with Samira, who can just hard carry any team fight. The Graves did come out there, you were talking about. Oh!
Ooh, okay, here we go. A bit of Riven for Bwipo, eh? Okay, okay. I'm trying to remember, were the Riven buffs at this patch, right? I don't think they're going to get dived, especially without a jungler in the near vicinity, but it is Hylissang.
Oh, yeah, Hylissang's just dead here. He gets the shield from jumping away, but he's going to take a tower shot. The heal has to come out.
Ooh, so hang on a second. Upset.
He's going to use the feint there to try and escape. Has to flash as well. Trees is going for the flash himself. Jezu wasn't following up. Wasn't quite on the same page as his support.
Yeah,
basically is placed here just to try and stop Hylissang from freezing the wave. Jezu stepping forward as well to do the same. Hylissang takes a little bit of a chunk underneath the tower. They're just going to be totally negated. Unless Treats is in the right position, that Samira can get on the back line pretty easily by herself as we see some damage coming down here. Double Steep's going to land. Treats trying to get away, but you can see he's already first blooded and Upset dives onto the back line. Exhaust comes down there. Tinks though caught out and the rest of Fnatic are coming in for the fight. Blue takes down Hylissang. Bwipo trying to use the damage that he can from that broken sword to cut through Blue. Doesn't quite have enough, but the rest of Fnatic are on their way. A double for Bwipo. Genex, no place to go, no way to escape, and it's 3 quick kills to Fnatic in the river.
Advantage of the fact that Graves is doing the Rift Art and now Bwipo committing all into Genex.
Yeah, Genex really can't escape from this too easily. Hemoplague is down. You can see that healing comes back to the Vladimir, but Bwipo is able to force him out just by himself. And now Fnatic, this is 2 waves to the tower. Hylissang flashing in, goes in with a crash down, knocked back by the Alistar. Losing Lullaby is going to get the sleep, but Alistar will flash underneath the tower and just about escape.
Too late, damage has already been done. Bwipo once again looking for a trade in the top lane.
Yeah, the key burst stun is working out. Genex, though, has that Sanguine Rush built up. Bwipo's going to try and go back in. Doesn't have the ultimate available. Lands the knock up onto Genex, stunned underneath the tower. Bwipo very low here. Genex
means that he's going to win the sustained war, but Bwipo is sticking around as Selfmade has joined the fray.
Selfmade coming in from the side, looking for the damage, and Genex, even with the Sanguine Pool, really can't get away. Bwipo gets sometimes,
yeah,
you know you're being greedy. Like, you've done it before. You're like, I'm just going to greed for this wave as Bwipo tries to greed for a kill. In the mid lane, Genex, in the top lane, sorry, Genex forced back once again. You can see Tinks on his way up, still unkilled at the 15-minute mark as Bwipo flashes forward! The broken blade has been reforged and Tinks could do nothing about it. Upset has a free wave to himself in the bottom lane.
Everything right now.
Selfmade 3 levels up. Blue looking for flank position here. Could go in with the Emperor's Divide. Hylissang and Niski caught out just a little bit. Tinks still in the fight. Hylissang goes forward with a crash down. Doesn't really have too much. He hasn't even got a track repel on. He is already dead. Bwipo underneath the tower in the top lane. Going to get some extra damage down. As you can see, Genex trying to fight him. Niski continues in the fight in the bottom lane. Upset was exhausted. Jezu on the chase. Treats. Doesn't have a flash but has the Hex. And here's the killer instinct in from Jezu. Kills off Niski. Jezu really needs that gold as well. 30 CS down right now. He's got those extra kills, so that will give him that little bit more gold. Nice. Here comes the fight in the bottom lane as TPs are used. Hylissang with the attract repel will get a stun, flashes away across the wall. Bwipo teleporting in, looking for the fight himself. Wind slash available, and Jezu is shut down. All that gold funneled straight back into the ribbon. Diving on the back line is Selfmade. Treats trying to get a stun here onto Hylissang. Will get it, but he is now done for as there's a double for Bwipo. 4,000 gold lead at the 15-minute mark. Bwipo out damaging once again almost the entire enemy team as Hylissang dives the tower in the top lane. Hasn't taken aggro yet, now he will. Is changed back over to Upset, who will take out the tower himself. Treat's gonna flash away. You've got fights happening once again in the mid lane as Selfmade goes in. There's the encore. Do we want more? That's what Bwipo was waiting for as he gets another kill. 6-0-2.
Just the classics.
I mean, Genex is ahead of the supports though, so not the worst in the game as Fnatic look down towards the bottom lane and Genex may be on the receiving end of just a little bit of hurt here once again. Bwipo Upset and Hylissang. 3-man wrecking crew. Genex going to try and heal himself back up. Tides of Blood comes out, but Upset will still secure the kill.
Cauterize the bleeding, is that what you do if you're bleeding a lot?
Yeah, you could use diathermy. It sort of burns the wound as it opens up, and you can see Treats trying to put a little bit of gauze on this as well, but he is a little bit too overstep. The wound gapes, as you can see Fnatic looking for more fights in the bottom lane. The key burst, the Valor, the chase. To me, says Bwipo to Tinks. He goes back down to the fountain. The encore hits onto Jezu.
Control they have over the map, and they're looking to keep that snowball going. So this is just a matter of Fnatic saying, you know what, this part of the map now belongs to us. You do not have permission to enter. Treats entered an area of the map that doesn't belong to him, and Fnatic immediately saying, there's no trespassing allowed.
Yeah, I mean, the TP coming in as well from Bwipo just to try and force the action just that little bit quicker. He is so strong. 3 levels up over Tinks, 3 levels up over Jezu, and you can see, like, Bwipo, he doesn't really get any help for this. He's just chasing them down by himself.
Oh, and huge props to Bwipo, of course, with the dark horse of Schalke still lingering behind.
Here goes Trees into a fight, trying to get onto Bwipo, but immediately Bwipo dives onto the back line, and the charm hits so many! Upset pulls the trigger, and it's Inferno in the middle of the fight, as 3 quickly fall. Upset still on the chase. There's another Ultima, just stack them up! Stack up the kills, stack up the wins for Fnatic. It's going to be 3 in a row as they look for more underneath this tower. Hylissang takes a couple too many tower shots, but will survive.
They're looking to get
this
themselves... I think Selfmade can kill Blue, by the way. I'm actually quite confident.
He definitely can if Hylissang joins the fray. Oh,
hang on a second. I was wrong. Blue able to get...
I think Hylissang could kill Blue. I've seen what Rel can do in this sort of situation.
I don't think he can.
The only issue is you don't have an attract repel target.
Oh, the sad P comes out.
Because you just stun them, you jump on them, you stun them immediately. But of course, no Fnatic teammate there to help Hylissang after the fact.
So let's have a look back at this fight. The stun comes through, doesn't really stun anyone, but then that 3-man charm, because Tinks is just barely able to dodge out from it. But look at all this damage coming out from Upset, hitting multiple members. Clearly knows his priorities as he takes out Jezu, and then Tinks and Blue on the back line. If he was able to get that kill onto Blue, that would have been a soul. So the fact that he's able to stay alive there really keeps SK at least slightly still in this game. So huge props to him. He's definitely had a really great last few weeks.
Okay, Blue messes up the jump across the wall. There's the attract repel. Stun available. Upset going to try and do more damage. Hylissang diving forward. The ignite is ticking. Jezu on his way as well, though. And Hylissang can't really chase too much here. Inferno trigger coming out from Upset. Jezu is dead. Through an exhaust. He just twirls his way to victory. As
spin to win, baby. Spin to win.
2 more. Bwipo dives in, the broken blade onto Tinks, and the wind slash is enough. Tank the towers again, mate.
Yeah.
That clip still lives rent-free in my head. Like just Udyr running around an inhibitor tower for no apparent reason. Sad B comes out from Treats. Genax seeing the funny side of it all. And as Vedius shows us on our screen, which isn't working.
Oh no, it is. I'm just kind of doing like a visual representation of SK's base right now. Everything is just
you have Treats in the middle, just like this is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, no, I have that too. Look, this is fine. This is SK right now. All the items basically done. Looks like that Niski picked up his Magi quite late, not gonna have any stacks in that. Or they could just engage.
Thunders comes down, there's the Magnet Storm. Treat trying to dive onto the back line. Hylissang's already dead, and Treat did such a good job. The encore hits onto 3. Bwipo dives in, and the Blade of the Exile, combined with Dante's Inferno trigger, is enough to pick up all 4 players. One last for Niski as he picks up the ace. TP from Bwipo to the mid lane for some darn reason. The wave was on its way here anyway, but I appreciate the support, the moral support for the minions as Bwipo escorts this super minion in and Fnatic look for the win.
The goal difference is just too big. Fnatic bring their wombo combo together and obliterate SK as they look to get themselves another big win and a chance at the top of the standings.
On the back of a Blade of the Exile, Bwipo's ribbon carries Fnatic to victory.
11-0-9.